you see my eyes moving, that is why. So, hello, I am Lily McNamara with Lily of the Light, and we are going to go through the entire zodiac for the season of Leo. Leo started a few days ago. Sorry, I'm late. Life happened. Deal with it. What I want to talk about, wow, this camera's like really low. Fuck. Sorry, Facebook. So, what I want to talk about, Leo takes a lot of energy. It's not ego driven, but it's very prideful. And I love that. It's beautiful. It's amazing for them. So let's get into it. We are going to be using the DC deck today because I am feeling very superhero. I am feeling very badass. And so why not let that come through in the reading for everybody? Okay, so we're starting with Aries. Aries is the beginning of the zodiac. And if you're on and we talk about your zodiac, please bop on and say if you agree or not. So we have 3 cards for Aries. All right, so we have the King. We have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is all about being able to express your emotions in a healthy way. And let me tell you what, a few days ago, Venus went retrograde inside the sign of Leo, and bitches, it be a thing. It's just everyone is being so butthurt by absolutely everything. Please, Aries, remember not to take anything seriously. Not only does the card say that, but also the fact that we are in Venus retrograde, which is just making everyone a little sensitive. So we have the 5 of Swords, which is all about, in a weird way, crushing defeat. And basically push yourself to be the best version of yourself so that no one can take advantage of you. This is not the time to be paranoid. This is the time to be self-confident. Own your shit, Aries. You got this. I have faith in you. We all have faith in you. And lastly, we have the 7 of Pentacles. I keep doing that wrong on that fucking screen. All right. So the 7 of Pentacles is all about appreciating the work that you have put in. So it's about being proud of the work that you have done. Hello, Barbara. How you doing? So it's about being able to go, yes, I did that, and really be happy with it. So make sure that you're actually patting yourself on the back for the shit that you're getting done, because you're working really hard, Aries, and you deserve it. You absolutely deserve the accolades for all of your hard work. So next we go to Taurus. And while Taurus is super stubborn, I say this every time we do this Zodiac Live, I love Taurus because they're so steadfast. It makes me really happy about them, to have them be so steadfast and just so in there. Hello, Leslie and Nicole. It is so nice that you guys signed in. I know I have this one down here on the iPad, and so it's a funny angle. Enjoy the chin look. It's lovely, isn't it? I have not quite figured out how to get every camera angled correctly. I'm not that badass. And quite frankly, you're here for the cards, not my face. So Taurus, we're going to jump in to those beautiful babies. All right. So we have the 7 of Wands. Defend yourself, not in a shitty way, not in a shitty way. This is not about being, I'm right, you're wrong. It's not that. Remember, Venus retrograde, be very gentle. But it's about knowing that you're right and being okay with that you're right. It's about going, this is how I feel about this. Let me state the facts behind this. And so you're defending your beliefs, and that is absolutely fine because you're entitled to your beliefs. Your beliefs are not right or wrong. Your beliefs are your beliefs, Taurus. So the Devil, ooh, gotta love it. All right, so everyone thinks the Devil is a bad card. People are stupid. There are no bad cards in tarot. Thank you very much. So what it actually is overindulgence. And let's be honest, we can all get a little overindulgent sometimes. So Taurus, no overindulgence, no jumping to conclusions, no binging on anything. And that includes activities, not just like alcohol or anything like that. This also means like negativity, judgment, anything like that. So you're not overdoing anything. And that's going to be really important. And then we have the 7 of Cups. And the 7 of Cups is all about decisions, Taurus. I love it. Don't get distracted by all the different options. Whenever there are 7 of anything, I always tell people you can have 2 because you can concentrate on 2. When you try to do 7 or even 5, you're not giving them the attention that they deserve, and you will most likely fail then. And that's not what we want. We don't want you to fail. We actually want you to succeed at what you're doing. So that is Taurus. I love that for them. All right. So next we have Gemini. Ooh, the duality of Gemini. I just finished last month filming the season of The Blocks. It is a TV show for entrepreneurs, and it's fabulous. And I met a dominatrix double Gemini. Oh my God. I can't even begin to express how freaking awesome it was. It was so, instead of 2, it was like 4. It was so dynamic. It was fabulous. Oh, I have a new respect for Gemini now. And if you're watching, comment what your zodiac is, whether we've reached it or not. Shout out a comment of what the zodiac is. Ooh, we've got our first repeat already. So repeat cards means there's a theme. So we have the 2 of Cups for Gemini. And that's all about partnership and moving. Hello, Renee. Yes, Gemini. Look at that card right there for you. That is beautiful. Look at that balance. I love balance for you. So we want you to have a lot of balance going into this and have a lot of dynamic energy, a very give and take. Normally this means like in relationships, but I want this with everything. Every aspect of your life, I want you to have a lot of balance. I think that's going to be great. Here's the repeat card. So Gemini and Taurus, the devil, no overindulging in anything, period, point blank, none. I want you to make sure that you're doing what's best for you and not letting the little devil on your shoulder run the show, because quite frankly, the little devil is a dick. All right. And next we have the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles is all about giving back and being super generous. And so for Gemini, I want you to think of what can you give, and it doesn't have to be finite. Everyone thinks that giving means money and time. It's not always money and time. Sometimes you're just giving energy that you can replenish when you meditate. Sometimes you're giving kind words. Sometimes it's to friends. Sometimes it's to strangers. Just give a little bit more this Leo season, and it will definitely feed your soul and come back threefold for the Gemini. And I love that for them. And here we go. Let's look at Cancer. As you all know, I am a Cancer. My birthday was last month. And for those who missed it, it was, thank you, girl, what, for liking the TikTok. There we go. That's what it's called. Wow. It's been a long day, everybody. Long day. So I am a Cancer. My birth month was last month. And so for the whole Cancer season across several platforms, I posted journal prompts and different readings for the different suits of the tarot, because of course I love tarot. So let's see what the Cancer babies have for Leo. And what I did for myself, since this is Venus retrograde also, is I went and I picked, for me, it was 5. It can be any number for you. 5 relationships, and I journaled about them. Am I getting what I need? Am I getting what I deserve? Have I managed my expectations? And I was able to journal about that and really get some insight into how these relationships are actually going. And honestly, as hard as it was, almost all of these 5 were a thank you, no. They already served their purpose, and so now it's time to get some distance. But you see, if you don't do this check-in, and I suggest doing it during Venus retrograde, you're going to keep people in your life that are no longer serving your future, and you're no longer serving theirs. And that's not ideal. So for Cancer, we have the Knight of Wands, moving fast. Yay. Getting caught up in that whirlwind. Do something you enjoy. Create a hobby. Get some energy. Exercise. I actually had to put on a full face of makeup because I just came from Pilates and I looked like a hot, sweaty mess. And so I wanted to clean up a little bit. And it's not because I didn't want to be authentic for you guys. I also have to do filming for an ad tonight, and I did not want to look rough for that either. So that is kind of all about just own it, own your authentic self, do things that you're passionate about, Cancer. Ace of Swords. All right, new ideas, new conversations. Be open to the weird and wild. Be open, Cancers. I know you got a really close mind, you judgy little bitches. And I say that being a judgy little bitch, okay? No shame. Be open to new ideas. They're going to come out of left field and it's going to be awesome. 8, I think this is hilarious. 8 of Cups, as I just talked about with Venus retrograde, leave behind the people that no longer serve you, Cancer. Leave them behind. You do not need them. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself, not only for the Leo season, but for the Venus in retrograde. And that's for everybody. Please, please, please be very gentle with yourself. Venus in retrograde is incredibly hard to handle for anyone. It makes us not needy, just a little bit unsure of ourselves in relationships. And so it's good to slow down and make sure that you're getting all of your needs met while doing that. So next we have Leo, our lovely Leos, and it is the Leo season. Yay for hot summers. We are going to jump into Leo. So this one will be fun for them because it's actually their season. Yay. All right. We have, I am loving this deck. It's making me super happy. Queen of Pentacles. Make sure that you're owning your shit. Make sure, Leos, you know that hard work gets the results that you need. Do the hard work. You can do it. I have faith in you. It's going to be awesome. With that hard work is going to come temperance, the balance of mental and emotional. I don't want you to get over emotional. Remember, Pentacles isn't about emotion. It's about practicality. Are you doing things that are actually practical for what you want to accomplish? If not, don't do them. And lastly, for my lovely Leos, we have Lovers. And remember, Lovers does not always mean sexy time or romantic time. It is a deep connection with someone that you trust. So open up to trust and be aware that those kinds of things can add a lot. Now, with that, Lovers, it is not the time to start new relationships. We're in Venus retrograde. I keep saying that because it is so freaking true. Not gonna lie, I got a little disappointed that someone didn't ask me out before Venus retrograde because I take it seriously. And now that it's Venus retrograde, I'm like, bitch, no. You have to take a back seat. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. So that is Leo. And now let's jump into Virgo. Now, you should never play favorites. All signs are divine. All signs help. I love a good Virgo. I love a good Virgo. They are so grounding. And I don't know if you all can tell. I'm not. I am 7 kinds of insane. And I love it. I am amazing. I love myself for who I am. And I'm incredibly intense. But I love a Virgo because they're just so freaking grounding. It makes me happy. Ooh, Virgo, the star. It's time to get some perspective and clarity. It's time to take a step back and take a good hard look around. Not judgmentally, just get some perspective. Page of Pentacles. Be aware of money coming in and your bank accounts and where you're spending money. I feel like maybe you're being a little bit frivolous, maybe a little bit not paying attention to stuff because those little charges do add up and they are not the best thing to focus on, right? And then we have the Moon, and I love the Moon. The Moon's one of my favorite cards in almost any deck, and the fact that it's Catwoman just makes it better. So the Moon is all about uncovering the things that are hidden. So be aware that your intuition is on point. You need to take care of yourself, and you need to follow your intuition. This is not the time for second guessing. This is a time for leaning into your intuition. Virgos, come on, you have intuition. You're amazing people. I love almost every one of you. Seriously, almost every single one that I've met, I have absolutely loved. They are fabulous people. All right. So next we have Libra. Oh, again, just finished filming the blocks last month, season 9. And the 2 heads of production, Alden, and I call him my lovely Leo, are absolutely fabulous. They're both not my lovely Libra. Wow. It has been a long day. I am so sorry. I love them. They are so hardworking. They are so amazing. They are just, if every Libra is like that in the world, the world would be a better place. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I love them so much for their dedication. It is epic. So let's see what our Libras have today. Oh, we got another repeat. Yay for trends. Yeah, yay. All right, I've had sugar today also. I may be exhausted, but I still had sugar today. We have the 6 of Cups. And so I want you to remember that things in the past come up, not so that you can get stuck in the past, but that you can reminisce and really honor the fact that you've learned the lesson and you don't need to learn it again. So remember the lessons so that you don't have to learn them again. Ace of Pentacles, what are you investing your finite resources in? Finite resources are time, energy, and money, and that's it. Well, there's more, like a finger, like your body is finite also. But what you have to remember with that is these are precious things because they're finite. So be aware of where you're investing them so that you can know what to do with them. And if something isn't paying out, shove it on the back burner or cut it off. I seriously know, because if you're investing in the right things, look at this, the 10 of Pentacles. Ow! For those of you who do not know, 10 of Pentacles are amazingly prosperous. It just, the abundance oozes off this card, oozes. It's delicious. So make sure that you are taking care of yourself, my lovely Libras, because there is prosperity around the corner for you. And if you are not taking advantage of it, shame on you. Not actually shame. It's your life and free will, but still shame on you. So that is what's going on with Libras. Let's do Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, our lovely dark, intense signs. They are just delicious. Okay. So Scorpio sun sign versus Scorpio rising sign is so different. I'm at a Scorpio Mars, the planet of like conflict and how you like fight. And I was like, oh, I don't want to fight with you. You'll go for my throat. And they would. And it's fabulous. They honor themselves. It's great. So depending on where the sign is, so like there's your sun sign, but then there's all the other signs that you have, your rising, your moon, your Venus, your Mars, everything. They all matter. They all make up the perfectness that is you. And they are incredibly accurate, which is something that I really appreciate. If you guys want to have your charts done and then psychically interpreted by me, so it's not auto-generated by one of those mass fucking things. No, it is actually me psychically interpreting. Slide into my DMs and we will get you scheduled. It is an amazing thing. I love doing it. For those of you who do not know, when I do business with someone or I start dating someone, I do their chart first to make sure that we are compatible, because I don't waste my time. I do not. No. So now we're doing Scorpio, right? Yeah. Lost track. I was shuffling. All right. Ooh, Scorpio. Travel and moving forward with the 8 of Wands. What you going to do with that? How are you going to benefit from that? How are you going to use that to really ignite that kind of creativity within yourself? The 5 of Pentacles is a lot of poor, pitiful me. Now, I say this with all love and respect because everyone has a hard time. There is not one person on this goddamn planet that has had a perfect life. That is unrealistic. But with that, I want to remind you, poor, pitiful me can last 24 hours. It lasts one sun cycle, and then you don't have to get over it, but you have to start taking action steps to move on. The Magician, having all the magic inside you that you need, Scorpio, to get the things that you want done. So while you're having this poor, pitiful me, I want you to remember that you have strengths and then lean into them, because they actually are amazing. You're incredibly dynamic people. Scorpio's got some like drive. It is fabulous. So remember that is something that you can lean into. Your drive, and it's not stubbornness. It's not like a Taurus. It is a deep burning, like they'll do it. They'll do it, and they'll like drag a dead limb with them. They are so fucking committed. It is amazing. I'm going to shift to the camera because it was falling. All right, Sagittarius. I learned so much about Sagittarius last month. It was so cool. I met a Sagittarius and I was like, all right. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. I am very much a Cancer. Cancers are not Sagittarius. And it's not that I don't get along with them. It's that they have a very King of Wands energy, which is not my energy at all. Ooh, it's so difficult. So here we go. Sagittarius, we have the Tower, which in the DC is the Joker. Isn't that nice? So remember, there are no bad cards. The Tower means everything is falling apart so that you can be brought back to basics, so that you can be brought back to the things that actually matter. Is this painful? Abso-fucking-lutely. You want to know why? Because you hold on to shit. If you're holding on to stuff that actually doesn't matter, it will be painful when the universe claws it away from you. 100% of the time. Ouchie, 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 no thank you. So be aware of that. Two of Wands, remember that you're not in this alone. Sagittarius, you have people that you can lean on. Remember that these either or decisions can be made with pro and con lists, and that you can ask people for advice. And next we have the Four of Cups. Yay, we love cups, 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 cups. So, sorry, that was a Disney movie thing. What was that from? Oh, Sleeping Beauty. One of the fairies was like, cups, cups, cups. Yep, I am weird. I like that kind of stuff. So, the Four of Cups is about being despondent. And obviously you're going to be despondent, Sagittarius, if you're going through the fucking tower. So, look around for the blessings around you, and don't forget that there is magic in your environment that you can lean into and tap into. You do not have to always, like, the magician is all about the magic within. The Four of Cups has more to do with there's magic around you that you can tap into. Be aware of that and really own that so that you can get through this tower time that is just going to be unpleasant, because towers aren't pleasant for most people. And next we have Capricorn. Capricorn is my mother's sign, saint of a woman, as you all know. She is absolutely fabulous. I'm trying to talk her into attending the National Labyrinth event in October, but it's super close to the Samhain Symposium, so she's a little nervous. The Samhain Symposium is on October 28th. And it's at the Crown Plaza in Plymouth, Minnesota. It's going to be fabulous. We have entertainment and outdoor fire ceremony. Make sure that you log on. Oh, Jigglypuff. It is a DC tarot deck. So I'll show everyone. This is the DC deck. And so it's all DC heroes. Does that make sense? I think it does. I think it does to you. You're smart. Capricorn. All right, we have the Six of Wands, receiving the accolades you need. Now, with that, a lot of people do this horrible thing, especially in Minnesota, because we're Minnesota nice, which just means Minnesota passive aggressive. It's, oh no, it was no trouble. It was a bunch of trouble. Oh, of course, I'd love to do it again. No, you wouldn't. Be honest. When someone says, oh my gosh, this was awesome. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I did do well. It's yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. That is all you have to say. Yes, thank you. That's it. That's all you got to do. The High Priestess, leveling up your abilities, especially your psychic abilities. Lean into your psychic intuition, people. It is gorgeous. It is beautiful. It is needed. It is something that is so dynamic that you forget about it because you're being so practical and hardworking. Stop doing it. Just lean into it. Let it open up and guide you. It'll make your life easier. And the Empress, again, lean into the feminine energy. And feminine and masculine does not mean penis, vagina. Everyone has feminine. Everyone has masculine. This is leaning into your feminine energy. Your feminine energy is nurturing. Your feminine energy is also your intuition. And so lean into that. The High Priestess and the Empress are showing you, Capricorn, that you need to be doing this. So that is for Capricorn, the sign of my beautiful, wonderful saint of a mother. Remember to like this video. Remember to share it and follow and do all that fun stuff so that we get as much reach as possible, because you may not be one of these. Well, you are one of these signs, but your friends also are different signs. And so they may find something very different about this to enjoy and take from it, because they may want to learn about Leo and you may be a freaking Sagittarius, and that is fine. So share it with your friends. All right. We have Aquarius. I met an Aquarius. So the Aquarius literally is known as like the idealistic weirdo. And I cannot tell you how much that is true. So smart. This human was so smart. All Aquarius energy, smart, and weird. The way I described them was they're so weird that they make people uncomfortable. And my mom's response to that was, oh, you like them. And I was like, yes, I love weird. I love weird. Weird is hot. Weird is hot. You all know me. You all know that I'm a big freaking weirdo. I love weird. Rock it out. So, Aquarius and their weirdness. All right. So, we have the Four of Wands, leaning on your community, being able to embrace what your community has to offer. Now, your community is very different than like your inner circle. So remember that building your community and having fun with them is important, because it is. Page of Pentacles again. Messages of money and where you're putting your money, where you're putting your finite resources, and being aware that splurging, specifically for Aquarius, on something that actually matters to you is important. While splurging on something frivolous, you're going to regret it immediately. But if you splurge on something that means something to you, absolutely 100%. Knight of Swords, moving fast, critical thinking. Don't be too judgmental though, because that's a thing. That's a thing you do. So don't be too judgmental as you move forward with your critical thinking, because you're going to be moving fast and then you're going to have knee-jerk judgments, and that's not always best for people. It's not going to be best for you in this Leo season, is all I'm saying. All right, we have finally made it to Pisces, the end of the zodiac. All right, Pisces, here we go. Pisces are such a dynamic. I am currently writing a book about self-care, and I'm going through the zodiac and how different zodiac signs do self-care on several different platforms. You can comment about what you do for your zodiac self-care, but it was so, hello Raven Rising, sup to you too, baby. It's interesting to see so many like earth signs being like gardening, outdoors, and so many water signs are like, I need a bath. It is just fabulous to see that there are really a lot of similarities in what we do. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, Pisces, hold on. It's going to be a trip. It's going to be a trip. Knight of Cups. Remember that it is a roller coaster. Ride it, ride it. Hopeless romantic kind of energy. Nothing wrong with that, but don't get swept away in the emotions. Avoid that anxious attachment style, because it's not really healthy and it's not creating balance for you. The Knight of Wands. So this is another repeat, yay for themes. Remember that being passionate about things is really important. So I love the fact that these two knights are here together, being friends, but don't get swept up in this energy. It's not meant to be all consuming. It's meant to be delightfully spicy. It's not meant to be overpowering. It's not a ghost pepper. It's just a nice little jalapeno. It is that type of energy. That's what you want to go for. And lastly, the Chariot, moving forward like the Flash. Yes. Moving forward with this energy. Hello, tender sweet. I love you. I miss you. Last time I saw you was at Paganicon. So sorry, someone just said hi. I have to say hi back. I am absolutely that kind of person. So if you ever want to say hi, make sure you say hi and that I see it so that I can say hi to you. I love people saying hi. So the Chariot is moving forward, having success. The huge, huge caveat is do not get distracted. The huge warning is do not get squirrel. No, don't do that. Don't do what I do, which is basically to go, oh, something's happening, and then go talk about it. So be aware that your success will be dependent for Pisces on whether or not you get distracted. And that, I think, is great, because if you're willing to commit to it, it's willing to commit to you. And that is exactly how the universe works. What you put in is what you get out, and you can't get something for nothing. Not with the universe. It'll if you don't tell what you want it to take, it'll take from wherever the fuck it wants. So that is the zodiac for the Leo season. And remember, as much as it is the Leo season, it is also Venus retrograde until September 3rd-ish. Be very patient with yourselves. Be very loving with yourselves. Be very understanding of other people, and communicate. This is not a time to be like, no, talk, have that open communication. And if it's with someone that there is a lot of baggage and that there's no chance in reconciling, walk away. And I'm saying that specifically to this screen because I know one of the people watching needs to hear it on this screen. I saw you sign in. If the person is not fulfilling you at all emotionally, please just walk away. I know it's complicated, but you deserve better. You deserve so much better. And I hope you remember that, because I told you last month too. So that is my message to all of you, specifically that person, but all of you need that message, that if you are not getting what you need, you walk away. You deserve better. Walk the fuck away. Are you at an event right now? No, I'm not. Do I sound like I'm at an event? No, there's no noise. Like, sorry, someone asked if I was at an event. I am not at an event. I am sitting where I always sit for my live. So that's my art that I bought behind me. No, I'm in my office, not at an event. So that is basically what we have for the Leo this time. If you guys want to see different kinds of readings for like your rising sign or your moon sign, just let me know. Just like a car dealership, just walk away. Yes, Raven Rising, just walk away. There's no need to commit to something that's not going to serve you. Wonderful. I love it. Remember to like, share, follow. If you want more information or you want to schedule a session, slide into my DMs. Otherwise, the link is in the bio. I'm going to sign off. Thank you everyone for joining. I love you all. Have a great, great day. Bye. I got to sign off all these things. Isn't that lovely? This is the problem with doing it across multiple platforms.